JLo is capturing selfies on a yacht in Italy, while Ben Affleck is having a tough time with the paparazzi. Here are some updates on both JLo and Ben Affleck for you. Ben Affleck lost his temper with the paparazzi, and rightly so. It's always intriguing when TMZ gets caught in the act. They typically deflect blame and avoid prominently displaying their TMZ watermark on such videos. However, this particular video is quite disconcerting, and it shows Ben Affleck visibly distressed. He got out of his car and confronted the paparazzi, as he should. We'll get to that footage shortly, but first, let's talk about JLo. She's been spotted alone on a yacht again, effortlessly snapping pictures and looking fabulous. As you may know, she paused her tour to spend time with her family and kids, and now she's leisurely cruising around Europe. Despite the downtime affecting her crew, JLo seems to be enjoying her lavish yacht life. Interestingly, while Ben Affleck was seen without his wedding ring, JLo appeared to still be wearing hers as the camera zoomed in. What's happening there? Moreover, JLo was also seen in Paris recently, exuding happiness. But let's focus on the recent incident involving Ben Affleck. He was leaving the Beverly Hills home he shares with Jennifer Lopez on a Sunday. As he drove down a hill, a group of photographers awaited at the bottom. When they spotted his car, they started taking pictures, which you'll see in a moment resulted in a barrage of white flashes as Ben tried to navigate safely back onto the main road. He abruptly stopped, exited his vehicle, and voiced his concerns. Here's what happened next. Once again, it was a perilous situation because it was dark, and the incessant flashing made it difficult for him to see the road and navigate a small hill that he would normally have no trouble spotting. The situation escalated to the point where Ben, typically reserved in such situations, felt compelled to get out and speak up. "Don't do that. That's dangerous. You don't even know if that's me. You could cause an accident," he warned. "That's right. You know it's dangerous what you're doing. Do you understand? I can't see. You're going to get somebody hurt doing this. Jesus Christ, my daughter's coming down here. If you flash the lights on her, you're putting her in danger. Do you understand that?" His frustration was palpable as he reiterated the danger, underscoring the reckless behavior of the paparazzi. They continued to taunt him. "Oh, we know, to which Ben responded, "No, you don't. You're scumbags." "That's right. Stop, man. It's dangerous what you guys are doing. Do you understand? I can't see. You could get somebody hurt doing this. Jesus Christ, my daughter's coming down here. If you flash the lights on her, you're putting her in danger. Do you understand that? Understand, Ben?" Look, it's always problematic to cater to the paparazzi because when you do, they end up capturing footage like Ben yelling at them. These paparazzi are the epitome of intrusiveness, resembling cockroaches at their worst. Now that he's issued a warning, if any incidents occur with them still aggressively using their flash at night and creating hazardous situations, their actions become even more deliberate. There's a word for this. What is it? You know what I mean. They're doing it intentionally. They're in far greater trouble now because they were aware and chose to ignore the warning. I'm sure someone will remind me of the exact term I'm looking for in the comments below. It's still early, but Ben is absolutely right, and I wholeheartedly support him on this. They should not be engaging in such reckless behavior, especially not flashing their lights while someone is navigating dark, winding roads just to snap a trivial photo of him in his car.
Don't flash your lights driving down. Listen, don't do that. That's dangerous. You don't even know if that's me. You're causing accident.
Right, that's right. Again, very right. No, I you know that.
It's dangerous what you guys are doing. Do you understand? Yeah. I can't see. You're gonna get somebody hurt doing this shit. Jesus Christ, my daughter's coming down here. If you flash the lights on her, you're putting her in danger. Do you understand that? Don't flash your light on someone driving down the driveway. It's dangerous what you guys are doing. Do you understand? Yeah. I can't see. You're gonna get somebody hurt doing this shit. Jesus Christ, my daughter's coming down here. If you flash the lights on her, you're putting her in danger. Do you understand that?
Meanwhile, JLo is somewhere far away, not dealing with any of this. She's on her yacht, relaxing, enjoying drinks, and taking selfies of her posterior, which is quite amusing. This is her way of spending a vacation. While it's common for people to do this, considering she just canceled her tour due to a need to focus on family, it's ironic to see her now leisurely cruising on boats in Italy, capturing images of herself. Well, to each their own. Who am I to judge? JLO, your posterior is commendable. You've clearly worked hard and consulted numerous trainers to achieve that. Enjoy it while you can. While she's out there, the narrative can't be positive. Is she sending those suggestive photos to Ben, or perhaps someone else? It's possible. That's probably what everyone is speculating, who these pictures are intended for. But she's definitely making the most of her summer, now freed from work obligations, lounging in a swimsuit with a drink. And yes, other friends are there too. Look, it's not my place to critique her personal choices. I'll reserve my judgment for her documentary and other professional endeavors, but this situation is peculiar. Now, with Ben Affleck back home dealing with increased paparazzi attention, which JLO undoubtedly exacerbated, he's been spotted without his wedding ring. This observation was made while he was out to dinner with his daughter Violet, as JLO flaunted the ring in Italy. Ben was seen wearing a casual outfit, a black and white plaid shirt with blue jeans and sneakers, and noticeably, the ring was absent. Though he was without his ring on Saturday, he had it back on by Sunday when he went to his office. It seems some people choose to wear their rings intermittently, possibly for different occasions. It's odd, though. Considering the constant paparazzi scrutiny, he must be aware they're watching. Perhaps he noticed and decided to put it back on. Was it all just for show? Did JLO call him out, upset, questioning why he appeared in public without his ring, hinting at a yet undisclosed plan between them? It's hard to say. Ben shares his daughter Violet with his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, along with their other children, and they appear to maintain a cordial relationship, likely for the sake of their kids. It's nice to see them interact amicably. JLO has also been kind towards Jennifer, as indicated in our last segment where Ben spoke positively about JLO and their children together on Kevin Hart's show. Some viewers might recall the segment and have their opinions. Some thought it was adorable. Others felt it was a slight. I'll include that video at the end of this for you to decide. Was it a shade or just playful? I lean towards it being more playful than not.
So I have 5 kids now, right? 2-step kids. We went somewhere with Jen. She's so famous and people love her, and she really represents something important to people. You know, people are like, hey, I like your movie. Ah, you know, J-Lo! We rolled through Times Square. We had to get out of the car. We were going to a play, and I was like, baby, we're gonna be late. Mr. The other kids were like, we gotta walk a block and a half. She was like, all right. We got like our 5 kids, me and Jen, and it's like, it feels like hundreds of people, and they're all screaming. Cool, and my daughter just turns to me and goes, J-Lo was my stepmother.
Ben actually filmed this interview on January 22nd, nearly 4 months before divorce rumors.
How do you like them apples?
We sold the script for $650,000. Me and him both bought new Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Yeah. Then we wanted to rent like a dope house in the Hollywood Hills. Between the Cherokee and the rent, I was broken. I've stopped worrying about what's people gonna think. I'm also a little bit shy. I also don't like a lot of attention. This is why people see me and they're like, well, this dude always mad. He's always bored. Because somebody has their camera and stick it in my face.
You have resting face. Do you know what that is?
I have resting hard face.
No.
People are always worried about what face Ben has.
You don't need to worry about Ben. He is good. He is happy. He's like, I'm chilling. I don't understand what people are pressed for.
Jennifer Lopez is currently in Paris, reveling in the European atmosphere and making the most of her time there. She's been spotted wearing her wedding ring and recently arrived at the Hotel Dior for a fitting amid the bustling activities of Paris Fashion Week on a Sunday. Even during her break, she continues to engage in glamorous activities such as fashion fittings. It's typical JLO style after all. On the other hand, there's Ben Affleck, who was recently seen without his ring. This raises questions. Are they heading towards a split? The possibility of a breakup does seem strong. From my perspective, I'm still rooting for Ben in all this, especially given his bold move to confront the paparazzi. It's disgraceful how they harass him, particularly when taking unnecessary photos of him in his car during public events. They should give them both space. However, it's tough to believe that the photographs of JLO were taken coincidentally. It appears she might be orchestrating these releases, possibly even approving the images that depict her thriving, which seems a bit over the top. What are your thoughts on this? I'd love to hear your opinions. Also, don't forget to check out the latest video if you missed it. Ben Affleck has finally spoken up, providing substantial insights. You can find the video linked in the last title screen after you leave your comments and click the notification bell. Click through to watch it if you haven't yet. Thanks so much for tuning in and stay tuned for more updates.